guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. As y'all saw from the title, I'm going to be doing a pedicure supply haul plus pedicure slash acrylic toe tutorial. I have been meaning to do this video for a few weeks now, but I finally got the time to record myself and do the acrylic toes. And you will find everything shown in the video in my Amazon storefront, linked in the description box below. The supplies that I got in this video are specifically for wet pedicures. I already do dry pedicures, so I already have all the basics for pedicures. Wet pedicures or luxury pedicures is what I'm going to be offering for my clients soon. I am super excited to be offering that and right on time for spring and summer. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and let's get started with the unboxing.
Here's everything that I ordered. It's a lot of boxes and I do have one box left, but that box came a little messed up.
Alright, so first I'm going to be opening up what's not from Amazon. That's just going to make it a little bit more easier for me. So the first thing that I got are these tree hut scrubs from Walmart. And I did get the Moroccan rose. All these supplies that have scents, I got them with rose. I didn't want to do different scents, different smells, because I feel like at a certain point you could get a headache from all the different smells. The next thing that I'll be opening up is my pedicure bowl. I am really excited to open this because I was looking at a lot of options on what to get for my pedicure bowl and this was the winner. So hopefully it came good, working well. It's supposed to vibrate and heat the water up, and the brand is Belava. I think that's how you pronounce it, but let's open her up.
Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob! Careful, SpongeBob!
Alright, here's the pedicure bowl. I got the white one. There was black as well, and it does come with 20 disposable liners. It's much larger than what I thought, which is good. Not as deep as I want it to be, but I'm hoping with this one product that I got, it is enough space for it and doesn't overflow. But it's so cute. I'm very excited to try it out. Moving on to the good stuff. This came in the same package where the scrub spilled, and this is just foot soak or foot soap, and I got me a big tub of it. I also have one just like this of foot lotion. Now let's open the next package. Looks like I opened it upside down even though the arrow is literally pointing up. So the first thing in this package is fine salt. This pretty much just helps in soothing and relaxing your feet or muscles. And I did get it rose scented. It is a really hot pink, so it'll definitely look cute while soaking your feet. And the last thing in this box is paraffin wax. If you don't know what paraffin wax is, it also helps in soothing and softening the feet and hands as well. So I can't wait to try this out on my clients. And I do already have the wax melter. It was gifted from my boyfriend's mom. Super sweet of her, so I'm really excited to test it out. I can't remember if I got it rose scented. I'm seeing here that it has lemon, peach, lavender, rose, and tea tree. I'm not sure if it's like a bundle pack or if it's just one scent. I'm hoping it's just rose. If not, oh well. Here is the next package. This one's really big and heavy. So the first thing from the box are these Jelly O Spa Pedicure Jelly Bath. I'm not sure if the jelly bath has been a thing for years, but to me, it's pretty new, at least with the at-home nail techs that do pedicures. I've never seen these before, but I see that a lot of them have them, and what it is a jelly bath. But this one was a bundle pack, and it has 4 scents. Here's what the packets look like, and the scents are rose water, tea tree peppermint, cannabis sativa, and sweet citrus. I think this will be a really fun feature in my wet pedicures. I'm excited to try it out on myself. You just pour it into the water and it turns into this jelly mixture. Leave your feet soaking in it, and it also works as an exfoliant, so you can just grab the jelly and rub it on the feet, and then this just dissolves the jelly. I'm not sure what this is. It says stickers. I don't remember ordering anything that was related to stickers. So let's see what this is. Oh, I know what these are. They're the little bags to put the wax in for your feet. I'm not gonna open this yet, but it's pretty much just the bag kind of like made to fit the size of your foot. but there's a lot in this box. And then the last item in this box are these other type of liners. They're more of like a bag. I decided to get both the bag and the plastic made to fit pedicure bowl liners because you can never be too safe. With pedicures, it's pretty delicate because you are soaking your feet where other people are soaking their feet, which is why it is very important to have liners, whether that be this bag liner or the plastic liner, or you can be like me that got both. And here are the other liners. I think it's just that's in the box. I don't think anything else is in there. Yeah, just the disposable liners came in the box, and this is how they pretty much look like. As you can see, it is much deeper than my actual pedicure bowl, so it will be sticking out a little bit. But pretty much I'm just gonna have the plastic or the bag liner and then this on top. So it'll just be a little bit more protection to the pedicure bowl itself. These are the last two Amazon packages. I think I am gonna open up my paraffin wax melter as well. What came inside the package are these disposable pumice blocks and this callus remover. I've heard callus remover is pretty strong, so it's best recommended to use a little bit. And this is just to rub in the callus remover. And the last item from the last bag was this Pedicure soap flowers. I got these to make it more aesthetic, a little cutesy, but I didn't think it would be strong enough or a lot to create enough soap. So that's why I got the foot soak as well. This is optional, you don't need this, but if you want to be like me, make it cute, get it. Here's the last thing that I'm gonna open. This is the wax melter. Oh, this already came in with paraffin wax. It came with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bars of wax. And I see a pink towel at the bottom, so let's see what that is. It came with the bags as well. They're like socks. They're kind of like the same shape as the disposable bags. I guess this is just to trap the heat in there. I don't know. I've tried paraffin wax at my nail school probably once, so I'm gonna have to look well into this on how to use it and to properly use it. And this is just how it looks on the inside. You pretty much just place the wax in there and it'll just start to melt. But yeah, this is cute. I'm excited to try it out. Like I said earlier, it really makes your feet soft. Now that I opened everything, I left a huge mess in here. Open boxes everywhere, bubble wrap, everything. It is a hot mess. But I am gonna test out the pedicure bowl and the paraffin wax melter off camera and set up everything for the pedicure that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show you guys my whole setup, and as I'm doing the toes, I'm gonna be talking about each step. So I'm really excited. It'll be kind of like my first wet pedicure. I did do some at school, but this will definitely give me deja vu. I'm just really excited to add this onto my service list. And yeah, I'll see you guys when I have everything set up. Alright guys, so I have everything set up for the pedicure. This is how I have my setup. I have this little pedicure cart. Underneath I have the lamp ready to go with my drill and the 2 towels that I'm gonna use after I've done the massage with lotion, gloves, brush, my implements, my acrylic brush, this bottle that's filled with half alcohol and half micellar water. That is just to clean up the feet before I begin. Cuticle remover, monomer, toe separators, my primer, my dap and dish, and then I have my light over here, my phone holder, and then here I have this footrest. It is adjustable and I have a towel on top. Underneath here I have a plastic mat, which used to be my clear desk mat, but it was too small, so I figured I could use it for pedicures and for any splashing to fall on the plastic. And then I have a bib over here. And then here on top of my trash can, I just have my other light because I don't have something on where to put it at. And this light won't reach this side of the foot. And then I have this cute pedicure chair for myself. Most of the stuff will be on my Amazon storefront. And then back here, I just have what I'm gonna use for the nail art, only because it doesn't fit on my cart and I don't wanna overcrowd it too much. I'm gonna be doing the acrylic toes first, and then I'll be doing the wet pedicure. So starting off, I will be cleaning the feet with the micellar mixed with alcohol. And using the brush, I'm just scrubbing that in on her toes and in between her toes and on the bottom side of her foot. I spray a bit more and rub it in with my hands to create foam. Then I'm applying cuticle remover onto her cuticles so that they can soften up, and I'll be pushing it back with the orange wood stick.
Next, I'm using these tools that are used for ingrowns, but I also use them to remove any gunk from underneath the toenails. And let me tell y'all, it works amazing. Then I'll be buffing the shine off the nail using a 240 grit sanding band, and I use a small mandrel bit because I feel that a large mandrel bit is too big for the toenails. Moving on to primer, I use these disposable brushes, and I use Dehydrator and then Mia's Secret, Extra Bond, and Young Nails Protein Bond. Moving on to application, the acrylic I'm using is Glamorous Nude by Valentino, and the size brush that I'm using is a size 8. The application for acrylic toes can be pretty tricky sometimes, but if you already know how to do an overlay, it's pretty much the same thing, and I did do a tutorial on how to do an acrylic overlay, so make sure to check that out first. Anyways, for my beads, they are a bit on the drier side, and for the big toe, it usually takes just 2 beads, and you want to make sure the toes are facing down or going downwards because we want the acrylic to flow downwards. You don't want the toe to be flat because the acrylic will flow onto the sides and it'll just be very messy. Now, doing the application on a smaller toenail, it is pretty difficult. It gets difficult here and there, especially if you picked up a pretty large bead. But low-key, I found it kind of better to get a larger bead or a large-ish bead because as I'm bringing the acrylic down, I just remove the excess and it kind of helps me shape out the edge of the nail. Of course, there is some cleanup to do, but in my opinion, it really helps me out, and this only helped me out after doing toenails for a while now. I've been doing toes since April of last year, and I just started getting a bigger bead for the smaller toes probably around a month or 2 ago. Here's the application on her right foot all done, and then the application on her right foot. The application came out clean, and that is the goal, to avoid filing a lot. And filing is the same as filing nails. For toes, when sealing the cuticle area with the 5-in-1 bit, I do have my drill going at 7 RPM, and I do thin them out a little bit because you don't want your toenails to be too thick. And then for shaping, I use a 100 by 180 grit file. And lastly, I'm just buffing out the toes using the small mandrel bit from earlier. After filing, I just brush off the dust and spray all over the toes with the micellar and alcohol mix. And I'm just going to be cleaning up the toes with that and to get well into the cuticle area to remove the excess dust. For the design, she just wanted white Frenchies, and the white that I am using is from Valentino Beauty Pure. And here are the toes all done. They came out super cute. Now we're going to be moving on to the wet pedicure. I have my bowl all ready with the 2 liners filled with warm water, and on my pedicure cart I have everything that I'll be using. I have fine salt, the soap petals, lotion, exfoliant, the jelly bath, and she chose the rose scented. The first thing that I'm pouring into the water is the soak and the soap petals, and I'm just having her swish that around so that it mixes with the water. And I did fill up the cup with some water to get all the soap from out of there. I didn't show this part, but I did scrub her feet with the brush and the soapy water to make sure her feet are nice and clean. Next, I'm adding the fine salt, and again, this helps in soothing the muscles. And I did leave her feet soaking in the salt for 5 minutes. And both the vibrator and the heater are turned on. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier, but the heater, it doesn't heat up the water, it just maintains it to the temperature the water already is. And I'm gonna show y'all how the vibration sounds like. Yeah, it just vibrates. It doesn't bubble up or anything because it doesn't have a whirlpool. This is just a portable foot bath. This doesn't have any drainage or anything like that. But next, I'm pouring in the jelly bath, and it becomes into this jelly-like texture. I fast forward it so y'all could see it develop into the jelly, and you can kind of see that now. You can see the bits of jelly on the top of her foot. Here's the jelly at its peak or at its point, and I'm just grabbing some jelly and rubbing it onto her feet. The texture is pretty interesting. My client, who is my sister, found it kind of like a weird texture for your feet to be touching, but I can't wait to try this out on me for real. Now I'm pouring in the dissolver, and that'll just break down the jelly mixture into liquid form. Next, I'm just wiping off the excess product from her feet, and it got really messy. You can see all the extra jelly on the towel. Now again, since this doesn't have any drainage, this is a portable foot bath, I did have to go and dump that jelly mixture out and get some new water. Next, I'm applying the sugar scrub all over her feet, and then I'll be washing it off with the water. Next is the paraffin wax, and I put the wax in the little baggies, and I'm just patting the little bag of wax all over her feet so that it adjusts to the heat, because again, this is hot wax. You're putting your feet into hot wax, and this makes your feet very, very soft. I didn't show the process because my arm was covering it the whole time. And then after that, I'm doing the lotion massage, and I do 5 minutes on each foot, so a 10-minute massage. And I always start on the ankles, and then I work my way down to the heel, then doing the top of the foot, then the bottom of the foot, and then lastly the toe area. And lastly, I pull out the hot towels and wrap her feet. And here are her feet all done. They were super soft and moisturized, and she overall loved the experience.
Hey loves, this is future me or editing me. I'm in the process of wrapping this video up. I never recorded an outro for the pedicure stuff, so here's the outro now. I really hope y'all found this video helpful. This video was really meant for my nail techs out there that aren't doing pedicures yet. I'm pretty much encouraging y'all to do it because it is really cute to do, and I know y'all are gonna be like, oh, I don't want to do toes, like that's nasty. I thought the same thing. I did not want to be near anybody's toes. But look at me now, a year into doing pedicures. So for my nail techs that aren't doing pedicures yet, do them, because summer is right around the corner. Actually, summer is right here and you're gonna be booked up. Also, I'm feeling cute right now, so don't mind me being a little more energetic today. I did my nails the other day. They're a gel manicure. They look really cute. Like look at how shiny they are. They're absolutely cute. They're a little beat right now because I had a client today. She had a lot of things going on, so my nails are going through it right now a little bit. And one more thing, my birthday vlog is coming up. I'm turning 20. I have such big plans for my birthday, so stay tuned for the birthday vlog. Sorry for all the yap, y'all. Clearly I need someone to talk to. Anyways, this concludes today's video. I really hope y'all found this video helpful and entertaining. I'm gonna try my best to be posting consistently for y'all, so bear with me. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And comment below what you'd like to see next. But that is it for today, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!